Welcome back. Welcome back. Come on in. Sit down. Let's get this started. This is a special film session. People have been asking me for a couple of weeks now, can we take a look at old Dak Prescott versus new Dak Prescott mechanically? Sure, we can do that, but I can't do that in, 2 days notice or whatever. So I took 2 weeks. I gathered some clips. I took some notes and, let's break down Dak Prescott mechanically. What's the big differences? And, if you're going to look at mechanics, there are two things that we're really looking at. We're looking at his feet and we're looking at throwing motion, right? So it's going to be brand new Dak Prescott, and I really got all of my clips from the Lions game because that's really all I needed, versus 2017 Dak. So let's run this for the cardio. One thing you notice about Dak Prescott immediately from last week, look at his feet, man. Active feet. You got to have active feet. You don't want them to be stuck in the mud. Write that down. That will be on the test. Stuck in the mud where his feet just aren't moving very much. So in order for Dak Prescott to throw the ball with his right arm, he needs to bring his right hip so he can have a little more velocity. And in order to do that, he needs to drag this right foot so he can follow along and bring his hips with him. That hips don't lie that he was doing all on the Instagram and all on the Twitter machine. That's why he does hip flexors, so he can bring his hips along with him so he can have velocity on the football. Let's give you an example of that, right? Take a look at this play with this nasty look. Look at how slow Dak moving, first of all. Look at how slow Dak is moving, first of all, man. Look at his feet, man. They're just kind of going to get stuck on the ground, man, and he's really going to have to make this throw with all arm, right? And with him making the throw with all arm, let's take a look at his throwing motion. Then we'll go back to the last play. Dak's throwing motion right here. In 2017, Dak really had like 5 throwing motions. He didn't really have a set one that he was really attached to. But one thing that we don't want is we don't want your elbow to be in front of the football, right? I don't care what quarterback you are. When your elbow's in front of the football, the ball comes out a little slower. You know what I mean? And you could just take a look at how the ball travels here, right? The throwing motion was longer. Dak really didn't bring his hips right here. It's just a real pedestrian looking football. And Dak really didn't step into it like I would like for him to, right? But if you take a look at this play here, take a look at his back foot, right? He really followed through with that. He really brought his hip. Let's take a look at his throwing motion, right? The ball is always going to be in front of his elbow. Always going to be in front of his elbow. And with that, the ball gets out quicker. And when the ball gets out quicker, that's one less step that a DB has to make a play on you. Let's take a look at another example. Matter of fact, let's not look at another example. Let's take that same play that we looked at in 2017 and let's compare it to a play action play that happened last week, right? Everybody, let's just watch this play. I ain't really got to break it down really, right? Let's just watch the play and the ball's gonna flutter. That sucks. It was out of bounds. It was trash, right? Take a look at how much different Dak looks on this play, right? Same exact play, kind of, sort of, almost, right? You see you see how different that is? You see how different that is? First of all, look at how fast Dak goes through the play action motion, right? Gets in, out. Why am I doing that? Because I need to get my eyes around so I can see the damn coverage. Can I go back to this? Hell yeah. Look at how long it took for Dak to get his head around. I'm still not looking back. Then even after I fake my little play action there, now I'm going to try to find the field, right? Bro, look at how much faster Dak is pulling this off. Fantastic, Rain Dakota. Now, look at the feet. The feet are important. He is not stuck in the mud. If you get lazy, you know what I mean? Like even if it's only one play per game, like that one play could be a drive killer, and one drive killer could be 7 points, you know? What about the throwing motion? Is the ball in front of his elbow? Always. The ball is always in front of his elbow. Quick release. There you go, young Zeke. Get your little yak on the back end. So how about this? We got Dak Prescott throwing the ball on the run, and it's imperative when you're throwing the ball on the run, you got to get your shoulder square. Why? Okay, I want you to go outside in your backyard, play catch with somebody. I want both of y'all facing each other, but when it's time for you to throw the ball, I want you to turn to the left and then try to throw to that person without turning your shoulders back to him. It's not bodily economical. Write that down. Hashtag that, everybody. Put that in your notes. That'll be on the test too. It's not economical to your body, man. It's very uncomfortable, right? Take a look at Rain Dakota Prescott right here. Boom, we're gonna roll out, and you see Dak never really gets his shoulder square to the target, right? He's more to the sideline here. His target is down the field here, but he may turn like last minute to get his shoulder square, but it's not enough. It was very last minute. He didn't get a proper a proper set foot on it, and he didn't get the shoulders all the way. So what we got was a bad throw. Take a look at what Dak does now. And I love this. Dak ensures that he gets his shoulders turned because his shoulders are turned from the jump. Look at Dak. Even after he boom fakes the play action, his shoulders are turned to his target already. Because, when they're turned already, he ain't got to turn them. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? Same concept. So if we look at Dak and how he's running, let's go back here. If we look at Dak and how he's running to the sideline here, right? It's like like I said, he's squared to the sideline, so it looks like he's running directly there. Dak is more so shuffling here, right? You see how he's putting his right foot over his left foot right there, because it's kind of like a shuffle, because he's already getting square and he's already preparing himself to throw the football there. Plus, when he gets to do that, he can throw with a little bit more anticipation. I just wanted to show another example because my OCD be kicking in sometimes. Let's take a look at Dak Prescott under pressure, a little bit under duress. Now, this is not a play action. The last play was, right? He's just kind of going to get squared to Jason Witten after he runs into a little bit of pass rush trouble, right? But the concept is the same, right? He's going to snap the ball, boom, but then he's going to run into a little bit of trouble coming from this way, right? But he's going to find Jason Witten, and you see him squaring those shoulders up. He feels the pressure, not really looking at the pressure, but he feels it, and right when he's ready to throw to Jason Witten, you see him turning square right there just to get rid of it. And it's a real good view from the wide film. It's not as clear as the cartel view, but the wide view does a really good example of seeing Dak move towards the left and then turning square right there, and just getting that thing out to Jason Witten. It's just another example I wanted to show you. So we're going to talk about this one more time, then we're going to move on to another set of mechanics, because I swear this just jumped out to me and I couldn't do nothing about it. Take a look at Dak Prescott's right foot and his throwing motion. Let me just rewind this to the beginning. His right foot, and we're going to look at his throwing motion. Look at how ugly that right foot is. It makes me sick. Ugh. Look at how he turned. Look at that throwing motion with the elbow way out front. Wait a minute. But look at this, though. Look at your boy Ray Dakota. Last time, I promise. Just so much improvement here. Look, this right foot never gets planted in the ground. It never stays in the ground. Look at that. Shit. What about the throw? What about throwing motion? Fantastic, quick as a whip. What about the right hip? Following through? Good to go. Let's move on. Let's take a look at this. I want everybody to look at Dak Prescott's eyes right now. This ain't really a mechanic, but it is a quarterback tool that I'm glad is on Dak's belt right now. Take a look at Dak's eyes right now as he finds his target downfield. Boy, Dak used to get people killed like that. Dak used to get people big hit over the middle. Dak used to throw a lot of interceptions, just staring people down and just letting DBs know exactly where he's going, whether it be play action or not. Look at all these red jerseys over there. Well, take a look at this, though. This is what Rain did last week versus the Lions here. First of all, take a look at Randall Cobb, first of all, because Randall Cobb deserves all the flowers in the world for this play right here. Take a look at Randall Cobb and how he ran this route. He's going to get upfield, boom, 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 boom. Boy, that's better than a bacon tomato sandwich, boy. I tell you what. Cobb is going to explode up and inside. Up and inside, right? Just to get back upfield. Then watch him lean, right? Watch him lean into the defender to get a little more leverage right there, just to cut that thing back inside. That's fantastic. But let's take a look at Dak's eyes, though, right? We're talking about eyes for a second. Let's just follow Rain Dakota's helmet so we can see what he's looking at. He's looking. He's going to keep his eyes over there. He knows that Cobb is about to break inside. He knows that the ball needs to be in this vicinity. But look at Dak's eyes right now, right? Dak is going to keep that hard look over that way. He's going to move those safeties. And look, to be fair, if we take a look at 32, to be fair, I think he's reading Dak, and I think he's moving in that direction just based off eyes. And if Cobb's going to be right there, we kind of do need 32 to be out the way. Fantastic. And even with Dak looking away, he's going to deliver that pass perfectly. Oh my goodness, man. Look at when the ball leaves his hands, he's still looking away. He's still looking over there. That's your quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. He's an MVP candidate. I said it a couple weeks ago. I ain't gonna cuss nobody out. I'm not gonna be told you so guy. I just want to simply put people on notice on the improvement that he's making, on how fantastic he is playing, and hey man, it's about time that we roll up on the pages, put hands on them, and smack the hell out of them. You know what I mean? Like this video, hit the notification bell. This is one of the videos I really need to be out. You know, all the other videos cool, but can we get this shared around? Can we put this in all the forums and all that, and tell all your friends about it? Put it on the Twitter machine and whatnot. And you know, follow me on Twitter, by the way, VOCHLOMBARDI. Hit the subscribe button so I can get those milestones. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski. Till next time, until the post-game show where we beating the hell out the Patriots, all right? Salute. My cable bill was way too high. I reached out to AffordableSticks.com. They sent me a Fire Stick. Plug that thing into the HDMI. Now I get unlimited shows, movies, and live TV. I'm a huge sports fan, so I love League Pass, Sunday Ticket, and I get the pay-per-view fights for free. That's something for the whole family. You can buy a Fire Stick for every TV in the house and still spend less money than you would on cable. That's AffordableSticks.com. There's a link in my description. You should go click it. Cut the cord. After canceling my cable, I saved $2,400 this year by switching to B.A.C. TV through channelsforcheap.com. Some people pay $200+ a month. I paid $120 a year, or you can go $15 a month if that's what's convenient for you. You get 2,500 HD channels. 1,000 of those are in English, and there are plenty of other international channels, TV Guide, and we get all the sports. One of my favorite things is multi-screen feature. So if I don't know what I want to watch, I can tune into 4 different channels at one time. But you can watch on 4 different devices, and it's available on Fire Sticks, smart TVs, tablets, and if you're on the go, you can watch TV on your phone. Hit the link in my description or go to channelsforcheap.com where you can get a free 7-day trial. That's a whole week for you to just sit down and play with it and see what you like about it, then come back and make a purchase. If you have any questions, go to channelsforcheap.com, hit this little button right here, and they'll respond to you immediately. That is channels4cheap.com. The link is in the description. I highly recommend it. Let's do it. The YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/VachLombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute.